Welcome students. Today we are going to start with our next chapter, that is chapter number 10, Banks and Simple Interest, practice set 40. Before starting this chapter, let us take a recap on two formulas which we have already learnt in 6th standard. To calculate interest, that is simple interest, you can write SI also or you can write simply I also. So to calculate interest, the formula is P multiplied by R multiplied by T divided by 100, where P, capital P denotes what? Principal. Capital P means principal. R means rate of interest. Rate of interest is in PCPA. PCPA, its full form is percent per annum, and T means time. This you already know. P means principal amount which we are keeping in the bank, depositing in a bank. R is rate of interest which the bank gives. It depends, the rate of interest may differ bank to bank. Time means how many years you are keeping the money. Okay, and amount formula, second formula is this. First formula is calculating interest, second formula is for calculating amount. A means amount, so amount formula is P means principal plus interest. If you add principal plus interest, you will get the amount. Okay, so these are the two formulas. Revise it properly. Based on this, let us solve our practice set number 40. See your first question, children. If Rihanna deposits rupees 1500 in school saving bank at 9 PCPA percent per annum, this is rate of interest 9, for 2 years, how much is the time? 2 years. What total amount will she get? What amount she will get? So let us write first what is given to you. Whatever amount is deposited, that amount will be called as a principal. So P means principal, you can write it like this also, principal, that is 1500 rupees. Then rate of interest is given 9. Rate of interest is equals to 9 PCPA percent per annum, and T means time, so time is T, it is given as 2 years, and we have to find out amount. But before finding amount, you require to find out first interest also, because amount formula we have seen, it is principal plus interest. You have principal but you don't have interest, so before finding amount you need to find out interest also, I, and then you have to find out amount. So two things you have to find out. So let us find out first interest, I. So what is the formula for finding interest? We have seen already. I is equals to P into R into T divided by 100. Okay, after writing formula, let's substitute. Everything is given to you. I is equals to P means principal, it is given how much? 1500, multiply by R, rate of interest is given 9, and time means T is given 2, divided by 100. After writing, substituting this, let's cancel the zeros. 2 zeros up and down will get cancelled. So I is equals to whatever is remaining. Down 1 means no value, just multiply above what is remaining. 15 into 9 into 2. So I is equals to 15 2 is 30, 39 is 270. So you will get interest is rupees 270. After finding out interest, we have to find out amount also. So amount formula is P plus interest, that is principal plus interest. So A is equals to principal is already given, that is 1500, plus interest is also we have found it out, that is 270. So A is equals to 1500 plus 270 will give you 1770 rupees. So what was the question asked? What total amount she will get? Therefore at last you will write Rihanna will get, or she will get, you can write like that also. She will get how much rupees? 1770 rupees. So here we have ended our first sum. Now let's move to our second sum. Second sum is Jethalal took a housing loan of rupees 2,50,000 from a bank at 10 PCPA. For how many years? 5 years. What is yearly interest? First question is what is your yearly interest? Second question is what is the total amount he returns to the bank? So here you have to find out interest and you have to find out amount also. Here whatever amount is given, that is your principal amount. Principal is equals to how much it is? Rupees 2,50,000. Okay, what is the rate of interest? rate of interest is equals to 10 PCPA. What is given first, write it down, that is given data. Then time is how much given, 5 years, and we have to find out first yearly interest. First we'll find out per year interest, because yearly interest, 1 year interest, and then we have to find out amount is equals to question mark. So let us write the formula. Interest is equals to P into R into T divided by 100. So I is equals to P is principal amount, how much it is, 2,50,000, into rate is given how much, 10, into time. First we will not find out of 5 years, we will find out of yearly interest, because 1 year interest we have to find out. So time will substitute 1 year and divide by 100. So I is equals to, cancel out the zeros up and down. So what is remaining, 250 multiplied by 10 ones is 10. So 250 multiplied by 10 will be how much, 2,500 rupees. Sorry, one more zero is there. 25,100 into 100, so 25,000 rupees. So interest we got, for yearly interest we got how much now, 25,000. But the person took a loan for 5 years, so we have to find out the interest for 5 years also. So interest for 5 years, how much it will be, 25,000 was yearly interest, because we have substituted here time as 1. Now for 5 years you will multiply this interest by 5. So 25,000 multiplied by 5. So you will get 1,25,000 rupees. This is your interest for 5 years. This was interest for 1 year, yearly interest. Interest for 1 year is how much we got, 25,000. And for 5 years we have multiplied this amount by 5. Now one more question is just amount. So amount formula we know, principal plus interest. So principal is 2,50,000 plus, now interest we will take of 5 years, not of 1 year, because only they have asked in between what was the yearly interest, so we have found it out. Now we will take this 1 lakh, because the person will took a housing loan for 5 years, so 1,25,000. So after adding this you will get 3,75,000. So this is the amount the Jethalal will return to the bank after 5 years. So therefore Jethalal will return an amount of 3,75,000 to the bank. And what was the yearly interest we have found it out? Yearly interest was 25,000. 1 year's interest. Yearly interest was 25,000. So you have finished our second question. Now let's move to the third question. Third question is, Shrikant deposited rupees 85,000 for 2.5 years at 7% per annum in a saving bank account. What is the total interest he will receive at the end of the period? Here you have to find out only interest, not the amount. So let us write down first what is given. Principal means P is given how much, 85,000 rupees. Time is years, it is given 2.5 years. And rate of interest is given. Rate of interest is given how much, 7% per annum. We have to find out interest. So interest formula we already know. Interest is equals to, I is equals to P into R into T upon 100. So I is equals to P into R into T upon 100. So I is equals to, substitute P means principal, it is 85,000, into R means rate of interest is 7, into T means time is 2.5 years, divided by 100. Cancel out the zeros up and down. So I we got 850 into 7 into this 2.5. You can convert it into proper fraction. 2 2s are 4. 4 plus 1 5. 5 upon 2. So we can put it here as 5 upon 2. Okay. Now this 2 we can cancel out over here. So it is 2 4s are 8. 2 2s are 4. 1 2 5s are 10. So we have cancelled out Now we got 425 multiplied by 7 into 5. So 425 into 7 5s are 35. You multiply 425 by 35, you will get, just see, 5 5s are 25, 5 2s are 10 and 2 12, 5 4s are 20 and 1 21, 3 5s are 15, 3 3 2s are 6 1 7, 3 4s are 12. So 5 7 8 4 1, 14,875. So how much interest? 14,875 rupees. So therefore, what total interest he will receive? Therefore, he will receive an interest of 14,875 rupees at the end of the period. So here we have finished our third sum. Let's move to the fourth sum. Fourth sum is the interest on rupees 5,000 for 4 years at certain rate of interest is rupees 1200. Try to understand. The interest on rupees 5,000, that means this is your principal amount. So principal is P. Principal is 5,000 rupees. Time is 4 years. At a certain rate of interest, means rate of interest they have not given. Is rupees 1200, means this is the interest. Now interest is given to you this time. So interest is given 1200 rupees and they have not given rate of interest. Rate of interest we have to find out. So rate of interest we will find out. That is the first question. Then again they are asking what would be the interest on rupees 15,000 at same rate and for the same period. In second part we have to find out interest. Interest equals to question mark. Principal 15,000 at same rate and same period. Rate of interest we'll get from here and same period means time is same. Here the rate of interest we will get from here first, which we will find out, and time is, they are saying same period means time is same. So time is how much? 4 years. So let us find out first rate of interest using this whatever is given. The formula will be same. I is equals to P into R into T divided by 100. Out of that now interest is given to me. So I will substitute interest here 1200. Because interest is given 1200 is equals to P given 5,000. R is not given rate of interest. So R I will keep as it is. Time is given 4 divided by 100. Now make this R, try to bring it here. This cross multiply 1200 multiply by 100. This R is here, so this will come down 5,000 into 4. Okay. Now cancel the zeros. This two zeros up and down. This one more zero here. Now R is equals to up only 120 remain. Down 5 4s are 20. So if you divide 0 will get cancelled. 2 6 are 12. So rate of interest you got how much? 6 PCPA. So rate of interest is 6 PCPA. Now this side again we have to find out interest. So we'll use the formula of interest only. Interest is equals to P into R into T divided by 100. Interest we have to find out, so I'll keep interest as it is. P now it is 15,000. So I'll write it over here 15,000. Rate of interest now I got from first, which I found it out. It is 6. So here I'll put as 6. And time is same they have told. So it was 4 divided by 100. So these two zeros up and down will get cancelled. What is remaining? 150 multiplied by 6 into 4. So I is equals to 150 into 6. 150 into 6 4 is 24. So interest is equals to 150 into 24. 4 zeros are 0, 4 5s are 20, 4 1s are 4 and 6. 2 zeros are 0, 2 5s are 10, 2 1s are 2 and 3. 3600. So how much is the interest? 3600. So therefore the interest is rupees 3,600. So we have done this question number 4. Now let's move to the one more sum is given to us. Fifth last sum of this practice set 40. Pankaj deposited rupees 1,50,000 in a bank at 10 PCPA for 2 years. What total amount will he get from the bank at the end of the period? So here we have to find out again two things. First amount we have to find, before that we have to find interest also. So let us substitute what is given. This is principal amount. Whatever is deposited, that is the principal amount. Principal is rupees 1,50,000. Rate of interest is given 10 PCPA. Rate of interest is equals to 10 PCPA. And time is given 2 years. So time is equals to 2 years. We have to find out amount. Before that we have to find interest also. So interest also we have to find out, and amount also we have to find out. So let's find out the formula for, first write down the formula for finding interest. I is equals to P into R into T divided by 100. So I is equals to P is how much? 1,50,000 into rate is 10 into T, time is 2 divided by 100. Cancel these zeros. So what is remaining? 1,500 into 10 into 2. So I is equals to 1,500 into 10 to is 20. If you multiply this 1,500 into 20, you will get 15 to is 30, and this 3 zeros, 30,000. So how much is the interest? 30,000. Now amount also we have to find out. So amount formula is what? Principal plus interest, P plus I. So principal is 1,50,000 plus interest we got here 30,000. Add it properly. If you add this amount with this amount, we will get 1,80,000 rupees. So this is the amount he will get at the end of the period. Therefore, Pankaj will get 1,80,000 rupees at the end of the period from the bank. So we have ended our practice set 40 here. Please revise these formulas, practice it in your notebook also and your rough book also. In the next part we will see practice set 41. Till then practice this chapter very well.